doing okay. I can't complain, do no good. Nobody wants to hear it, that type crap. But I hope everybody's doing okay. I gotta fill my thermos in a minute. Oh, goodness. What's up, Mr. Sean? Oh, not a whole lot up with me. I'm, just waiting. 2 more days. 2 more days, and then the 3rd day, and what can I say? Tomorrow's the only day I'm fighting. I want tomorrow to come and go. There you go. I wish you was close enough to come down here and sit in on the court hearings Wednesday and Thursday. I'm hoping to get a couple people show up, They might, you never know. It'd be nice to know I had a couple supporters out in the courtroom. Oh, that sounds cool.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, brother? I like your truck, dude.
You and a million other people. Do you think people belong in jail for weed?
Fuck no, you don't belong in jail.
You should scan the QR that's on the side of the RV.
Why is that?
It's a federal petition. That's what I do. I travel the country. Nobody belongs in jail for weed.
I've never been in jail for weed. I have been incarcerated, but that's behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Life is so short, dude.
Oh, heck, yeah, you know it. And besides cannabis, everybody needs a little Jesus, my friend.
Man, for that, dude. What kind of tree you smoke? You like indica or sativa?
I like the sativa a lot better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Man, I just got kicked out of my place today. I've been jogging for like 2 miles, man, trying to get some fucking weed.
Damn. Hey, you know what, my brother? When you get blessed, you bless others.
Man, what's your name, OG?
So, my legal name?
Well, whatever.
No, I gotta show you this.
I want to smoke with you.
In 20, I got my dogs and they won't let you come in, and I'm doing my YouTube and all. In 2019, the judge legally named my name 420 Jim. Just Google me, my brother, and there you go.
That's some straight gas, bro. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Are you staying here? You gonna stay here in Springfield for a while, man?
Oh, I'm suing Walmart and stuff. I got court on the 16th, and then I got a trespassing charge at Walmart on the 17th. Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass in court and make a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, God bless you, man.
He does, brother.
And you know what here's a good point you can make, man. There's a lot of people that overdose on the hard drugs and shit.
Oh, I know this.
Okay,
yeah.
So this could be.
But see, man,
step down.
Man makes that. God makes herbs. So if you ever need anything stronger than pot, go eat a mushroom. Stick to what God
makes. One of the best highs I ever had was herbs.
Stick to what God makes, not what man makes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
420 Jim.
Yes, sir.
420 is your middle?
4 is my first, 20 is my middle, Jim is my last.
All right, Jim. They call me 22, man.
Right on, 22. Right, nice meeting you. That felt good to bless someone with a little nug. I got blessed with some nug the other night, and when I can, I try to pass on, like, that's what we're supposed to do out here in this world. Pay it back, pass it on, help one another. Sorry about that. Whew. That'd be a good trip. That'd be cool to go do. Me, I can't wait to get on my way to Florida. But, we could still be looking at a month, 2 months away. Plus whatever the happens on the 17th, I think they're going to set it for. I think they'll probably be stupid like the Camping in Public charge and set it for trial. That's probably what's going. And that'd be so stupid to make me have to come back when all they got to do is go on YouTube and look at a couple of videos. I don't know what that means, so I remove it if I don't know what it means. I don't mean no disrespect. It could mean hello, it could mean anything. No disrespect, but if I don't know what it means, I don't leave it on the channel. I'm sorry. Oh wow, cool. Yeah, see, we'll remove that one too. Goodbye. Oh, don't be sorry. No, I'm not Santa Claus. And people think my name's fictitious like Santa Claus. You know, you see my profile name, right? And where it says 420 Jim. I mean, come on now. Whose name would really be 420 Jim, right? What's up, Will? I mean, who in the heck would change their name to 420 Jim? Gee. That would be me, of course. First name 4, middle name 20, last name Jim. That's who would. July 8th of 2019, a judge in Kingston, Tennessee declared my legal name to be 420 Jim. True story. Cannabis advocate. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. It needs to be federally legal. Oh, God does bless me, and I'm not mad about it. You, like I say, you started a conversation where I could introduce myself, my brother. You know, Santa Claus is pagan, and of course I'm not pagan. That's why I don't go to church, because they celebrate Santa Claus and stuff, and that's not being a real true Christian. You know, had my parents not told me the phony story about Santa Claus and all, I would have never told my kids, and they would have never told my grandkids. And you know, it's a vicious cycle we need to get away from. But that's another story. Nobody belongs in prison for weed, and if you believe in that, you can scan that QR. Can't we all just get a bong? I just got this today, and you can go sign it at the website. Now pay attention to this sign, folks. On Wednesday, this sign's going to have a lot of significance in a court hearing. Yeah, because of this sign, or no, let me think about that for a minute. Which one is, yeah, this one here. This sign is why I am suing Walmart on the 16th. I had to think about it, because I'm suing the other Walmart just 2 blocks down the road because of what they did a couple of days later. And I think they did it because of me suing the first Walmart, really. But when people come by and meet me and scan the QR, I tell them to remember that our Creator gave us every herb-bearing seed, right? And then I ask them, what's it say above it? When they tell me what it says, where it says everyone needs a little Jesus, I give them one of these little figurines. So I'm just out here reminding everybody that we all need cannabis. We don't need to smoke it, but we do need to be eating it. We all need cannabis in our bodies. It's a nutritious nut. It's really great for you, healthy for you. Whether you believe that or not, it's a true story. And like I say, if you don't heat it up, you don't get high. But that's why we're not allowed to have it. Well, one of the reasons. Oops. I've almost lost my front poster. Yay! Almost time to take them in anyway for the night. I don't think I'll leave them out where the rain can get them in case it rains tonight. But I would like to leave them out another couple hours. That'd probably stay. Yay. You got that seasick stuff. What are you talking about? Hey, Michael, not much. What do you mean the seasick stuff? What, you working on the boat today and got seasick from it rocking or something? What are you talking about? I got one of my doormats out. Remember, I got 2 of them doormats. I'm hoping somebody will see that one. Maybe come by and get it this evening. Hey, if you're in Springfield, Missouri, come get that floor mat. $20 donation. I'll autograph it too. I've only got 2 of them doormats. I decided to put one out here in Springfield. I don't know where I'll put the other one out at. Oh, okay. See, that's one thing I can't help you with there, Bill. I really don't know what seasickness is. Now, I've been sick on a boat before, but it was when I had a stomach virus. Nothing to do with actual demotion or seasickness. I found, of course, I cooked on the boats. That's worse because you had to smell all that bacon grease and stuff in the morning and everything. But I found you either stayed full or you stayed empty. A full jug of milk won't slosh around much. An empty jug of milk won't slosh around at all. But a half full or quarter full jug of liquid will slosh around, right? But it's actually all in your equilibrium. When your inner ear gets thrown off balance. That's what seasickness really, really is. And the proof in that is the best seasickness, not the Dramamine, but the best seasickness thing you can get is a little patch that you put on your temple. And they last for like 3 days. It's sodium pentothal and it numbs your inner ear. Damn. I don't really miss the rough weather. Although I miss the boats. Man, what I'd do to be working on a tuna boat again for another season or 2. I don't care if it's deckhand, cook, whichever. But I guarantee you they ain't nobody paying to go out tuna fishing nowadays and stuff. I guarantee that. Back in the day it was kind of pricey, but you could load your freezer with tuna and stuff. You know, it made it worth it. Shit. Tuna never came back after the purse seiners. And heck, to go do an overnight trip, it cost you easy $100 back then. I bet you it's $300 now to go out for a day tuna fishing, if you could find it, you know. There's probably very few boats doing it anymore. I could be wrong. Probably should go look it up on Point Loma Sport Fishing and stuff like that and see what the prices and stuff really is. But I bet it's way, 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 way more than people can afford to pay. Nobody could afford to go do it now, I wouldn't think. Back then when you had 50 and 60 people all paying to go out, you had plenty of boats and plenty of fish stuff. But nowadays, I don't know if you could find that many people to go out on a boat. have that type money to chance. Now, I remember back in the day, people thought it was highway robbery, $15 for a half-day fishing trip, or $25 for a full-day fishing trip. People piss and moan about that. And that was actually a good price, you know, back in the day. What? You want to speak to me? Speak. Good boy. You want to shake? Oh, that's a good boy. You are a good boy there, Einstein. He's turning out to be quite the good pup. Bet he is too. But I'm really impressed with Einstein. And he don't take much to impress me, by the way. I had to get another Walmart order today. I had to order oil from Walmart. So I got me a jug of oil, the 5-quart jug. Hell, that's the only way to buy oil nowadays. It's anywhere from $4 to $9 a quart, depending where you're going to buy it. Even at Walmart, it's $4 a quart, whatever. Hell, it's 18 something for 5 quarts. So it's always better to buy it in a 5-quart jug. I mean, hell, 4 quarts is even cheaper, but I seen it said 5 quarts instead of 4, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take that one. I did change my oil in my generator. That's what made me go ahead and order the oil for the motorhome and stuff, because I know I'm low on oil in it. And I used almost a full quart for the generator of the oil I had. So now I've got 5 quarts and a little bit extra. So I should have enough oil to cover me to the end of the month. Knock on wood, the generator's not burning no oil or nothing yet. It's just the oil changes, and it takes like 3/4 of a quart to do an oil change. Man, I tell you what, we'll do these 3 days, 5 days. The longest one I did was 21 days. But once you're out there, even like in season, we only had a couple hours on shore, because we'd leave, everybody would try and leave the dock, untie lines and race for the bait receivers, fishing grounds at 11 p.m. The race was on at 11 to fire the engines, untie the lines, and dodge each other and go. And then you come in the next evening anywhere between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. hopefully, so you have enough time to, you know, rinse the boat, reload it, and get back out at 11. So you'd only get an hour or two each night at most on land. You know, because when you pull up, you can't go right on land. The deckhands, they have to rinse down the boat and everything with fresh water. They've already scrubbed it down with seawater, you know, the blood, everything's clean. It's just now everything's got to be rinsed with fresh water and stuff. They got to fill the fresh water tanks, whatever they got to do on the deck. Me, I have to go and get the groceries. The owners will bring the groceries, and I go up and get the grocery cart, come and stock my galley. Then I can leave the boat. But then I had to be back at the boat an hour early at 10 o'clock because I was responsible for signing everybody in. Now the deckhands and the captain didn't have to show up until quarter to 11, and pretty much quarter to 11 on any boat I was on, that was about time the captain and deckhands hopped on board, checked out the engines, whatever, untied the lines, and hauled ass. But you spent so much, my point is, I'll get to it, you spent so much time on the water, the land moves when you come back and stand on land. And it'll take you a few hours or whatnot, sometimes half a day, to be used to walking on land again. Because you have this, it's really, really weird. But if you ever been out on a boat any length of time, I don't know, maybe even the Carnival cruises, I don't know. But definitely, if you're out there like the 21-day trip, shit, for half a day it felt like I was still out on that damn boat until I finally got over the sensation of being on, being on land. Shit, I remember taking and putting a live anchovy's head in my mouth and the tail hang out and let it flop like that and walk around the boat smiling at people. You see a couple of people call for their buddy Ralph. Yeah, I was quite the cut up back then. I sure was. Man, I tell you, I wish that I'd been born 20 years earlier and knew about the tuna boats, the tuna fleet, the tuna industry and all. Man, that would have been the perfect, maybe, but to me, that would have been the perfect life to grow up in. I'd love to have been in the early tuna days and everything. I would have loved to have been running one of the boats. Commercial or passenger, it wouldn't matter. Both aspects are really so damn cool. But like I say, when the purse seiners wiped out the tuna, that was the end of it. That was the end of it. And they still got them wiped out because all the purse seiners, all they did was move to other countries. They fished the tuna outside of the U.S., so they still strip mine the ocean of the tuna and whatnot. It's just we don't benefit from it. Like how the Japanese still kill the whales and stuff, even though they've been a treaty on the whales and stuff, they don't pay no attention. Hey, One World, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Sorry. You tired today? Damn. Only today? I'm tired every day. I'm not just tired, I'm retired. See, that's what retired means. That we've been tired so many times that we're actually retired. Oh, goodness. I can't wait for court. I've had a couple people stop by today that's really cool that met me back in the day and stuff. Of course, I can't see the Facebook post, but I've heard I've made it on a couple of the Facebook pages and stuff here. I just had another one show up a few minutes ago. I seen you on Facebook. I had to come by. So hopefully people come by tomorrow too. I'll be down at the courthouse Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be at the courthouse parked. How are you retarded, Will? Did I say something that... Did I have anything to do with that comment? What do you mean you're retarded? You lost me there. I'm thinking, damn, did I accidentally call him retarded or something? What's this about? But yeah, my trick's going to be Wednesday and Thursday morning. Get downtown 6:30 in the morning. There's one parking spot. There may be a couple others, but I know of where one parking spot is that don't have a time limit. The other ones have a time limit, 2-hour time limit. But this space isn't marked. And I even made mention when I was filing a court case last time, when we was up there, you know, talking and whatnot, and I said, yeah, I got lucky and found a good parking spot. And she said, I know. Yeah. Oh, retired. Okay, retired. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 You got me. You got me. And that'd be a new video on the Trolls channels. Watch him turn that one around. Oh, goodness sakes. Jay lost his lives again. Lieutenant Dan, JC, he lost his ability to go live again. I don't know for how long, but they got him for hate speech or something. These stupid ass platforms that people are hooked on. I don't know if Lieutenant Dan has thought about or has tried to move over to YouTube, but it wouldn't hurt. I mean, I do TikTok, except, you know, I got the idiots that report everything I do, so I don't have a chance to do TikTok. Which, hey, it is what it is. It would bring a lot of attention to the petition, and that's why they report all the videos and stuff, because they're totally against the petition. They're against legalization, the whole 9 yards, I guess. One would have to ask them why they do what they do. It's beyond me. Damn, already what? I lost track in what I was saying when I read that, so already what? I don't know what you're talking about. I can't believe that Dan. Oh, okay, Lieutenant Dan. Okay. Dan, yeah. He had it live for about 5 or 6 hours today, and then all it takes is a hater. You know, someone ain't got nothing better to do, you know, that's all it takes. But he don't let it get him down, just like I don't let it get me down when I get all the hate. Yeah, he just got it back. Absolutely. I think he had it yesterday and today, because I remember seeing him twice, and I don't think it was in the same day. But he can still do a little video. I guess they're under a hurricane watch right now, or something like that. He's down in Fort Myers, but he was on this. This is a couple hours ago, and he done it a couple hours before that. So I'm gonna say probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon or so. It said the rain was coming down really good, a lot of lightning and thundering, sirens going off and shit like that. And his boat was swinging all around on the hook. So he's out riding another hurricane pretty much. He was going to try and do a live on his backup channel. I don't know if he did or not, and I can't find that channel. I type in what it tells me, and it says it's the one I'm on. Whoa. Oh, you're going to get a Domino's pizza and celebrate. There you go. There you go. Man, if I could afford it, I would too. Hell, I'm so tight I won't spend $6 to go see what this $6 fish box is like. Yeah, the song Riding the Storm Out. Oh, that's yeah. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be really good. Yeah, that's a good deal. And you know, the fish box for $6 nowadays, I guess that's a good deal for nowadays prices. You know what I mean? But I just being in the end of the middle of the month, I can't do it. If it was the beginning of the month or whatever, yeah. But right now, I got to plan how I'm getting through the next 2 weeks. Because even, let's say the judge did everything and gave me the $5,000. I'm not going to get it Wednesday. I'm not going to see that for another month. Oh, you're all right, Sean. Yeah, the hurricane's what made Dan popular. Hey, I give it to him. It would have to be hell to be one-legged. Because, you know, I pride myself on a boat because I have sea legs. Not a sea leg, but sea legs. And I can ride out any storm, any wave with my sea legs. No, I absolutely could not do that one-legged. Now, maybe if I for many years only had one leg, you know, and got used to it and everything, yeah. I mean, it's one thing just to live on a boat, be at anchor, you know, and whatnot, but actually riding out these storms and having to go pull the anchor, reset it, worry about it, you know, I gotta give them credit on it, man. I gotta give them credit on it. For a one-legged person, he's doing pretty damn good. I think that any municipal dock or whatnot should let people come. If there's nothing tight at the docks, they should let people come tight at the dock if they want to during a storm, just to ride it out, you know. But hell no, they want you to go pay and ride it out of the dock or something. But he's got the right idea. I mean, if I lived on that boat and it was me, I'd be right out there on the boat. You need to be, because if your anchor breaks loose or anything like that, you gotta be ready to fire up the engine, move the boat, whatever you gotta do. hopefully you got a spare anchor and a spare rope on the boat, you know. A contingency plan, especially down in Florida. Because, you know, I grew up in Florida. I know all about and how quick them storms come up and everything. I used to charge people to watch their boats during a hurricane. If it wasn't super bad, I'd watch it at the docks they were tied up at. You know, go out, loosen it, and shorten the lines, whatever needed to be done, watch the bilges and everything. Or if it was going to be one that was supposed to directly hit, I'd take it up the intercoastal and pull in and off to the side. They'd have like these big reservoir lake type areas, and you have to use a lot of rope, but you go tie to one tree and you use your skiff, you know, and take a line in and you tie it to one tree, and then you go off the stern with the line and tie it to another tree, and you put your little 30-40 foot boat, whatever it is, between two trees in this big old, you know, puddle of water basically. It's only going to get higher when the storms and stuff come in. You know what I mean? So you go in there and you suspend like that. As long as them trees hold, you're going to be fine. And the trees and stuff up the intercoastal, they stop most of the wind and stuff. Now you'll get the surge and raise up. You know, the water will get a lot deeper and the puddle looks a lot bigger. But when the storm surge goes back out and you're ready to move the boat back to the dock, it's like back to normal again, you know. You take your skiff, you untie go back in, get your lines off the tree, and take the boat back and tie it up. But I couldn't do that one-legged, you know what I mean? But I literally used to get paid to babysit boats during a hurricane. But I had two legs. But he should be all right. Long as his anchor holds. And you know, even if his anchor didn't hold, his boat runs. I'm sure he's got fuel and all, and it has a propeller and an engine, so it will run. He could, you know, be able to maneuver over to a dock or somewhere. So he'll be all right. There's a guy named Jay, I forget his last name, but he goes by JC, as in the ocean, SEA, on YouTube. If you went on YouTube and looked up Lieutenant Dan, the character from Forrest Gump probably won't show up. It might in a couple, but the main one will show up is the guy they nicknamed Lieutenant Dan because of a hurricane a year or two ago in Tampa. There was a homeless guy. He's an amputee, and the only reason he really come to Tampa was to buy the boat and everything. He didn't live in Tampa, but anyhow, he was living on the boat. A storm come up. He ended up having to come in, and a kid helped him, and he tied up at the city pier. And all of a sudden, you know, a hurricane came, and they tried to get him off the boat. He wouldn't go off the boat. He wanted to be on the boat to protect the boat, you know. He made him think that he'd come off the boat. The mayor did a press conference about how proud she was that they got him off the boat and stuff. He turns around and goes back out on the boat. Eventually, they charge him for not moving the boat and not having a receipt for emptying the toilet out. And they impounded that boat and actually pulled it out of the water and everything, and impounded the boat. Meanwhile, he became real famous for riding the hurricane out, defying the mayor, being on his boat and all, you know. One-legged Lieutenant Dan, way to go. Which, hey, you know, I give him kudos on all of that. And the internet loved him. TikTok loved him. All of a sudden, he had a GoFundMe. At one time, it had $60,000 in it. Now, he only got like $30,000. By the time some people took their money back and stuff like that, and some took money and the fees you pay. Anyhow, he ended up, I think, with $32,000. But that's still not bad. And he did buy another boat. And that's what he lives on. But he's a cool guy. He's all right. A lot of people don't like him, hate him, just like I got trolls and stuff. But I just call him out. Like, he made one comment that I really didn't like. And I think he knows all about it and all. We're friends and all now. But someone brought him 2 big jars of peanut butter. And he made a video on TikTok about that was stupid. He didn't need 2 big jars. Where the hell's he going to put it? Yada, 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 yada. I simply asked for a little jar, Jeff, or whatever. Come on, man. You know? But, of course, he ain't used to people doing that. So, but still, no excuse. You know? Me, I would thank you. I can't eat this much. Do you mind if I pass it along to some of the other homeless, or, you know, maybe your family, you know? I mean, there was so many other ways to just say thank you. And, hey, man, I'm going to help others with this. This is way more than I can eat. You know what I mean? There's a couple of times he made remarks like that, you know, not being thankful for what people were doing for him. That kind of turned me off. But if you look at the whole picture and everything, he's a pretty all right guy. And he's right. He didn't ask for any of the attention. He didn't ask for any of the money. He didn't ask for none of the fame, nothing. It was kind of all pushed on him. He lost it in a motor scooter accident when he was young, from what I think. If I remember right, he was 18 or 19 and lost it in a motor scooter accident, maybe. He's been without it for a long time. I got peanut butter in a cabinet, and I got it packed away in a box, you know, for a year or two now, if I need it. So I guess you can keep it all you want. I mean, I'm not worried about it. I've never had peanut butter go bad. But yeah, Lieutenant Dan J, that's who he is. Once you get to know him and listen to him, he's pretty cool. You know what I mean? He believes in Yahshua, Yahweh, and but he don't believe in a lot of bullshit. He don't believe in the birth certificates. He believes that we're not the straw man. He believes that we don't have to have boat registration, license, and all that other crap. Like, we're not supposed to. But me, I go along with the system. He fights the system on that. I have to go along with it because I'm using a mobile billboard and stuff. You know what I mean? But that's all the trouble he gets into is no license for a scooter, no what, this, that, and the other, or whatever. Things that really, 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 they can't hold against you. They do, but it's against the law. But try and call a cop on a cop. he didn't know how to handle it, you know, and like I say, he wasn't used to talking on TikTok or anything, and there was a whole lot of other shit coming down on him at the same time. They promised him a new boat and a podcast and all kinds of stuff. And then they looked in and found out that he had a record of some sort. Nothing really bad. And then all the bad come in and this, that, and the other, and they took their deal back. Oh, if we known you was this, that. Hey, why didn't you check out the guy before you promised him the podcast and all that? You know, they're really, really lucky that he wasn't the person to go get a lawyer and sue the hell out of them. You know? Other people would have. Because, I mean, they promised him a lot when you know, and he agreed, you know. He went to go get a prosthetic leg and all kinds of stuff that they were, but see, none of that shit was meant to be. Jay's real. He's real. And like I say, nowadays, he probably wouldn't say nothing about that peanut butter except bless you and whatnot. But see, back then, he wasn't thinking about the other homeless people or somebody else that he could share it with, or he may not have a next meal or whatever, you know what I mean? At that point, he just had the little boat that everybody was trying to get him to get off of, and not much storage or anything like that. And just like you, that's why I made my comment, you know, wow, what an asshole, you know. Somebody offer you, you just say thank you. Can I share it with others? Or don't even ask, just share it with others, you know what I mean? Or because he made the comment that, you know, I've only got so much space, which is true. His boat was smaller and all, and you only have so much space on the boat. But I wouldn't have made a video throwing it in anybody's face on any type of donation. I'd be thankful. Well, just like the guy that came up a little bit ago and asked if I knew where he could get a piece of bud. He had a bad day. And normally I don't have bud or nothing especially to give. But because I was blessed the other day within 3/8, I was able to bless him with a little bud. Felt good to be able to bless someone back, you know what I mean? And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help one another out and bless each other and stuff. I never knew they said it was bad for you. Well, I don't know. I never heard that. Now, you got to look at the ingredients. If it says anything other than like peanuts and salt, yeah, you don't want it. But I've never really heard where peanut butter's bad for you. Hell, peanut butter, tomato sandwiches and shit, I could live on that. If I really had to, I could probably live on tomato sandwiches and peanut butter. Whatever forage I could get, you know, in between. Oh, now, if you're allergic to nuts, it'll kill some people. So, I mean, is that what they're talking about? It'll literally kill some people, the ones that are allergic to nuts and all. But no, I mean, I've always been told that it was one of the more heavier protein, nutritious foods you could eat. Hell, I thought everybody grew up on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yeah. Yeah. Hell, that shit that we eat called bread, I guarantee you is 1,000 times worse than the peanut butter in the jar. You can let bread set out 2 weeks now and never see no mold. You never see these loaves of breads. Go to any pantry. You don't see loaves of breads like these supermarket, the regular loaves, but you see tons of the other type bread. And it's usually moldy by the time you get it. If not, within a day or two, if you don't use it, it's starting to mold. And people don't even pay no attention or think about that. But you never see regular bread in the pantries because they sell it. It sits on the shelves until they sell it. People, it stays in their house, and they don't. Hell, it can be a week past the expiration date. People don't look. They forgot when they got it. They look at it. It's not moldy. It's good. Boom, they got bread, right? Our bread and stuff's got so much preservatives in it, they're killing us from the inside out. Yeah. Other than when they said salmonella with peanuts at one time, I don't know. Oh. Shit, I may have to get my thermos and get me some soda. Oh, I got one drink left. Gonna have to go fill this in a minute, probably. Yeah, well, if you find out, let me know. Because I'm not doubting you. I'm not doubting you at all. Trust me, I'm not doubting you at all. I hadn't heard of it. But that don't mean it can't be true. Could be genetically modified peanuts now or something, you know what I mean? All the peanuts could be genetically modified, and they're trying to tell you. I bet you that's what it is. You'll find out that they've been genetically modified or something like that. Now that I think of it. Man, I can't wait for Wednesday and Thursday to come and go. This anticipation just killing me. Hell, when you can put McDonald's burgers and fry out on the shelf for a year and nothing happened to it. Oh my gosh, that ought to be a hint, people. And the funny thing is, people still buy a McDonald's hamburger and go about and set it, and it's sitting on the shelf. And they're making a video or TikTok. Well, it's been a month. Well, it's been 6 months. McDonald's hasn't changed nothing. They're like, oh well, they still buy them. What the hell? They looked at me through the cracks of her eyes. Well, hell, I'm going to have to fire up the AC for a couple hours tonight. Cool it nice and cool in here before I go to bed. We didn't get the rain I was hoping to get. So it's kind of steamy. Let me take a minute to get something in my thermos here. And I'll be right back here in just a second. Oh, goodness sakes. I did get me some tortillas and cheese so I can make quesadillas again. I hadn't made them in a while because I got kind of burnt out on them. But I did my Walmart order. Mainly because I needed to get that oil before I drive tomorrow or the day after. You have to order $35 or more. The oil is only $18, so I ordered food. And I got some mozzarella cheese to put on some tortillas. Make me some mozzarella quesadillas or whatever you want to call them. I call them poor man taco. It's the tortilla, the cheese, and rotel. Poor man's taco. They're pretty good though. Okay, that's enough. I know that they keep poking holes in me and you need to lick them, but come on. Enough's enough. Hey, you. Thank you for them kisses. What are you doing? You wake up, huh? Huh? How you doing, little girl? Huh? How you doing? Oh, I'm getting all them kisses, huh? Thank you. Well, thank you. Yeah, you're a sweet one. You're the sweet one, I know. Yes, you are. Oh, Black Betty, bam, slam. Oh, Black Betty. What's that, Black Betty? Yeah. Little Black Betty. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the prettiest little black girl I know. Well, I love you too, Einstein. Don't just sit back there looking. I love you too. Shake. Good boy. Do you speak? Hey. Einstein. Speak. Well, you can come on camera and speak to him. Speak. Speak. That wasn't a speak. He's showing me how tall he is. Get off my shoulder. Get off my shoulder. Hey. Einstein, come here. Shake. Shake. Don't act stupid in front of the camera. Come here, shake. Shake. What? Betty, can you shake? Good girl. Oh, your little sister showed you up. Betty, can you speak? Speak, Betty. Good girl. She showed you up tonight, Einstein. You feel the fool. Usually Betty won't speak or shake. She did both of them tonight. I think you can see her. Good little girl. He's over there like, what the hell? Come here. Shake. Shake. You gonna shake? No, that's licking. Can you speak? Oh, now you're gonna shake. Thank you. Now speak. Einstein. Yeah, louder. Louder. Speak louder. Like you mean it. Hey. Yeah, Betty, speak. 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 Good boy. Took you a minute to wind it up. You're such good puppies. You are such good puppies. You ever eat technically not sure spelling? Eat what? Do I generally eat what? Yeah. Now you shake. Shake. Good boy. You shake. Good girl. Speak, Betty. Speak, Einstein. Speak. Oh, you just gonna play ignore me. Oh, no. No, Betty's putting you to shame tonight. Yeah, aren't you? You're just putting him to shame tonight. You lost me, Will. It says you ever eat technically not sure spelling. I don't know what we were talking about. Damn, I can't believe it's already been an hour. For those that haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. They don't cost nothing. Tell others, maybe they'll subscribe, please. I do the lives at noon and 7. Now, Wednesday and Thursday, I'll be doing some other lives. I don't know what time those will be. They will be before court and after court, of course. Wednesday court is at 1:30. So I'll probably go live at 12:30, between 12:30 and 1. And then, of course, after court, I'll go live again. Thursday, I'm not sure what time court is. It's probably just a general call because it's criminal. Probably like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you know, and there'd be 20, 30 people on a list. When your name gets called, you go up. Or that's what I suspect it will be. If one really wanted to look it up, it's real easy. If one wants to look it up, try and come, or just wants to know about it. My name is 420 Jim. You go to Missouri Case Lookup, and all cases, blah, blah, blah. First name is 4. Middle name is 20, and last name is Jim. As long as you fill it out like that, the cases will pop right up. The first case is me suing Walmart. The second case is Walmart trespassed me. And then the third case is me suing Walmart. Tell him, Daddy. Yeah. You're good at telling them. You don't shut up. She don't too, man. She gets to yapping. Wow. Sometimes you wish she had a little clicker that you could either turn her down or turn her off. I'm glad she don't do it all the time, but man. Worse than a Chihuahua. So, oh, zucchini. Ah, see, I didn't see that until I looked at my other messages, Will. I didn't even know you answered zucchini. I'll be damned. I wonder why they held that message back where I didn't see that. I'm sitting here wondering why you didn't answer. Now it shows up over here. I'll be damned. Yeah, I'm not into that. No, I'm not into it. I'm just not really into it. Well, I was waiting and waiting and waiting to see if you were, somebody's going to make another comment. And I'm like, well, let me go look at my filter. And I go over and put it on the top messages instead of all messages. And boom. It shows where you said zucchini. Now I put it back on all messages. So I had to bounce back and forth last time a few times with that, remember? Poor Jack. My quad hoppers was in his way. Sorry about that, Jack. You made it by pretty good, old man. Whew. Man, you are scratching the living shit out of me. Nah. I'd eat the steak, feed the rest to a rabbit. Hey, if it's in a stir fry and it's got a really good sauce and whatnot, I could probably pick and choose and eat some of it. But you know what I found best? Not to tell me what it is. Let me taste it and ask questions, but do not, tell me what it is before I try it. And how I figured that out was when I was living down in Key West. I lived right on the dock. You opened my little apartment doors. It was a converted shed. There was the boats tied right up out there. And there was a Cuban guy that I was really good friends with. They called him Papa Smurf. He didn't fish the boat no more, but he lived on it. And he was Cuban. And he would make these different Cuban dishes, and he's always inviting me to the boat. And he's always trying to get me to eat. And finally I told him one day, as long as you tell me what what's in there and what you're making, because he had all kinds of not stupid stuff, but all kinds of no, whatever. I said, why don't you tell me what's in it? I'm not going to try it just based on what's in it, Try asking me to try something without telling me what it is sometime. And after that, man, a lot of stuff he made was really, really, really good. But I probably would have not, it just didn't sound good and whatever. Kind of like, if you weren't from the hills and Granny said it was, possum gizzards and this, that, and the other and whatnot. And most people say, ah! The country folk would say, yum, yum. Same with the Cubans. most of the stuff he talked about and said what he was using or in it or whatnot, most people go, "Ooh, God, no," and whatever. But heck, if I didn't know what he put in it precisely, it tastes pretty damn good. No, I'm not a vegetable fan either. You're absolutely right on that. I've never hid that fact. The two vegetables I like, corn and green beans. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a corn and green bean. That's the only vegetables I really like. Oh, taters, yeah, oh, I love taters. But see, meat and potatoes are in a category of their own. Or as far as I know, meat and potatoes are in a category of their own. That's why I didn't say potatoes. That's probably why I like tomatoes so well. They're not a vegetable. They're a fruit. Ha ha ha. Oh, now I like, pinto beans, navy beans, black-eyed peas. Yeah. Yeah. I like a lot of the different beans. Yeah, I have no idea what determines between a vegetable and a fruit when it comes to a tomato. That's why it's tomato, who's right? Yeah, well, I'm not against all vegetables. Y'all getting ready for dinner, aren't you? Huh? They say, we know it's getting close to time for dinner. Getting close to time for their dinner. Yeah, you ain't gonna demand shit from me. Oh, your toenail's caught on that. Ah, there you go. What you want, boy? What you want, boy? Huh? Shake. Shake. Hey, shake. You gonna act like a dummy. No, I don't want nothing to do with you. You gonna act like a dummy. Betty, shake. Good girl. Speak. Getting her to quit speaking trick. You gonna speak? Einstein. You gonna speak? You gonna shake? Good boy. Your sister's showing you up today, huh? Too cool. That was my ear. Yeah, that was right in my ear a second ago. Well, 48 hours from now, I'm either going to be happy or pretty sad. I'm hoping for the celebration part. I can't believe it's as close as 48 hours. Well, it might not be as close as 48 hours, especially if the judge takes it under advisement. They can do that and take up to like a week. It'd be cool if I can get the ruling on the same day and all. That'd be cool. So, hey, regulars, you're the one writing the most, but any other regular here too that knows about this and has watched the tapes and has watched the tapes about the Walmart case, do y'all think that security guard had like a really, really, really bad attitude towards me? I wonder if he's going to be there. What? Okay, you ready to go over there? I guess. Oh, come on, come on. Einstein. Go ahead. Hey, Einstein, go. Yeah, get your sister. Damn, let me look. It may be hiding more messages, because see, I'm not seeing nothing now. Oh, nope, I didn't miss any more. Nobody, okay. At least I know I didn't miss any more. I had a phone message I missed. Where you going, huh? Well, what else should we talk about, or is everybody done talking? I noticed nobody answered my Walmart question. Betty's saying, when did it give you a crown? I don't see no crown. I haven't seen no crowns to... Oh, hang on. One World, Mr. Hunting, RX, Ray, Michelle, Buddy. No, I still don't see a crown for you. And you've been pretty much the only one commenting for a while, so yeah. Weird. Hey, chill out. You too. Hey. We don't need a repeat of yesterday and that. Yeah. They say you want to bet? Come on, be nice. Oh, it's real weird, man. It's real weird. I wonder why it won't give you a crown. TikTok does not see you crown worthy. Isn't that just weird? You see that ain't getting you nowhere, don't you? Mama, do what you want to do. You teasing them with that towel. I know what you're doing. I'm going to make your dinner in a minute. Boy, I bet he's persistent, isn't she? Anyhow, unless anybody's got anything they really want to talk about, I guess I'm going to get out of here. Take care of Betty. Get her food done, then I get Lulu's and theirs done, and then I get to make mine, so I can get a start on it if I start now. Well, my friends, please catch me tomorrow at noon or tomorrow at 7 p.m. or whenever you can. Be watching for lives popping up anytime. Until then, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful evening. Hope to see you tomorrow. Peace.